Was it Recollector's Path? Parte 3. Ah, de volta pra esse lugar bonito. E de volta a falar com a Zurvan. Hello. Looks like you successfully completed your training. We got it done, but... Sorge. After seeing that crystallized Weenut, she said with real sincerity that even though it had existed for centuries, one day it would still disappear without a trace. And then immediately afterward, when we mentioned that her oaths might be distorted as well, her mood changed instantly. But of course, my deeds, I mean, the deeds of us party should be eternal. How can such a thing be compared to that which might part into dust and ash? If something cannot be recorded properly, then there must be something wrong with the method. You wished to remind me of this fact, which is why you sent me to view the crystallized Weenut. Am I right, Elder Zurvan? Ah, that's the way you see it. Interesting. Do you care nothing for the renown of the Pari? You're speaking of renown in the way humans understand it. Not so much. Whatever you say, the present-day members of the Order of Skeptics are so very dull. Of course, if there are more interesting individuals like Aether or Paimon, then that would be a different case entirely. A compliment from Zurvan. Can interesting be considered a compliment? It is by my standards. Alright, enough idle chatter. If Sorge still thinks so highly of this human notion of renown, then the training that comes next might be just right. Alright, I await your good news. Tá, então... combat training? Oh.
Pin them down!
Pin him down!
Too easy!
Too easy. Olha, um baú que eu não tinha pegado. Olha só.
What do you think? Anything catch your eye?
Não tem ninguém com arco pra matar aquele bicho. Olha, outro baú lá. De repente virou um vídeo de exploração. Foco pra quê?
I'll keep this close.
Ok. De volta ao challenge. Spell requisite number of opponents, destroy requisite number of boxes in parallel. Eu acho que é igual ao primeiro. Aí esse aqui, como eu atraio esse aqui? Dá pra botar fogo na cara? Aham! Eu acho que eu tinha que ter... Eu tinha que estar agrupado esses dois, mas não tem problema. Oi? Success. Trial success. What now? Agora é pra história. Já que tem história. Eu até marquei ali, tem uma quest ou alguma coisa ali perto. Ah, isso é legal, eu gosto desse. De achar o. De encaixar a ceninha. Mas no caso, aqui já tá aberto. Então, será que dá alguma diferença? É, acho que não. Hey, isn't this the place we passed looking for Mihir? Though Mihir shouldn't be here right now, right? All those thorns, they should be Mihir's companions. They look pretty good. Speaking of which, they helped us a lot. Hey, Floater, did you forget all that I have accomplished? No, wait, you might have complained a lot, but you do care about your people, right? What did you do, Sorish? I can't seem to recall. How can you be so forgetful, Yasnapadi? I punish you with the task of several more oaths. Haha, Paimon knew it. You've got a big bark to go with your soft heart. Malicious slander. I was only here because I wished to earn the chaplet. If the elder hadn't made me come... Well, whatever you say, Mihir is part of the reason you even managed to claim the Twin-Horn chaplet. Shouldn't you thank her for that, at least? Her? Ah! For such a figure, unstained and still struggling thusly, I'd say she would only be worth any merit after another 10 cleansing pilgrimages. 10 is way too many. Wait a minute. On second thought, Paimon thinks it wouldn't be too hard. Path really isn't that long. Yeah, maybe we can use it as exercise every now and again. From the name, Paimon thought we would be walking for 10 days and nights. As it turns out, we didn't even need to go that far. The shortness of this trail is making Paimon suspicious. Sus. If it was long as the Oceanids pilgrimage, then perhaps I would respect her. As it stands now, I can only state that the distance of the cleansing pilgrimage suits Mihir. The Oceanids pilgrimage? The one Julian was after. After the catastrophe, a great number of Oceanids came from Fontaine to Sumeru, with the path they walked becoming their so-called holy path. Ah, também é daquele evento que teve lá no primeiro ano do jogo, ou no segundo ano, que a gente ganhava o Oceanidzinho pequeno. Acho que tinha a ver com isso também, mas eu não lembro agora. Strange. Why would the Oceanids need to go... Strange. Why would the Oceanids need to come to Sumeru? A pilgrimage for what? I only heard of such thing from the elder. Though there have been Oceanids from Fontaine, I haven't truly looked into it. Could it be for the harvest tonkum? Could it be for the harvest? Could it be for the harvest? Could it be for the harvest tonkum? The hamsters? Could it be for the hamsters? Right, Surish said that the harvest tonkum was the god that let the party be born. If honor's a big deal here, then the thing most deserving of it is definitely the harvest tonkum. But what's the potential relationship between the Oceanids and the harvest tonkum? Don't tell me Paimon. Don't tell Paimon the Oceanids and Pari are like distantly related. Look at you carefully. Looking at you carefully, Paimon's really beginning to see the resemblance. Haha, Paimon hasn't discovered any world-shaking secrets, has she? Maybe a bit? The slander flows from your lips again, Pale Floater. I know nothing of any Oceanid. Oceanid? Oceanid. I was saying it wrong all this time. You're probably right. Surge did say that the distance Oceanids... You're probably right. Surge did say that the distance Oceanids need to travel for their pilgrimage is far longer than Mihir's cleansing. But if that's true, does that mean the Oceanids are stronger than the Pari? Is Surge admitting defeat? Hehe. What? I didn't mean that. In all seriousness, the cleansing pilgrimage is not actually tied to distance. It is more of a symbolic affair, showcasing a rise and return to form. That sounds impressive, but... Regardless, it is irrational to brush all Pari as lesser than the Oceanids, and not because of any bias I may or may not have regarding me here. Speaking of which, why did Zervan say that the next part of the training was just right for Soros? It doesn't look like anything special here. Also, Mihir is missing too. Though if she was here, Soros probably wouldn't talk to her properly either. They are pretty different in a lot of ways. One is round and the other is pricky. Yeah, but that's not what Paimon wanted to say. That fool. If her existence and her efforts over these centuries are forgotten, then what was it all for? Maybe that's the question that Zervan wants Soros to think about. It seems that Soros still needs some time. Eu nem lembro direito quem é Mihir. Acho que é isso pro dia 3. Até mais.